Hello, everybody, and thank you for once again accidentally clicking on another episode of God Hunters. We are joined by a special guest today, so you don't have to entirely suffer through my terrible voice acting. Say hi for us.
Hello.
Maybe an introduction? Just a minor one.
No, you should introduce her, man.
Oh, yeah, I should. This lovely voice is Michelle. She is the cousin of Steven / Stan the Goblin, and she has been so kind to save me the embarrassment of trying to do a wonderful voice today.
It'll be my pleasure.
And I've heard the voice, and it's amazing. It's great. Y'all are gonna love it. In the last
by nature of it not being you.
Absolutely. I mean, we've heard my vocal range. It's pretty much like 6 voices at this point.
You do so well, though.
They all eventually end up on Elmer Fudd every time.
Every time. They eventually trail.
Kind of blend together.
Oh, no.
I'm just playing Scoob.
It's all right. I've earned that. In our last episode, we left off with you all passing through Bohemia, having a wonderful kind of service for those fallen in this town, and have moved on to the outside of Wave Echo Cave. You all are currently standing at the mouth of this cave. And where before you could tell that the cave was not lit at all, the only light coming was from the outside of the cave, the natural sunlight, you all can see some sort of artificially produced light coming from inside the cave now.
It's so lit now.
Stan's going to investigate.
What'd Stan do?
Stan is going to investigate.
I'd like to join him.
Step into the cave.
Yep.
All right.
All the way. You said it was well lit, or like?
Yeah, it's very well lit.
Okay,
like there is no need for any kind of extra lighting.
All right. Well, then we'll just check it out.
As you all begin
here, right?
What's that?
We've been here, right?
Oh yeah, you've been here. It's where you.
I'm sorry.
It's where you found your boy.
Where you found Stan. It's where your adventures began. It's not the Goblin Cave. It's the cave with Gundren.
Right. Yeah. It's not where you killed Gorp.
Hey, I tried to save him.
He deserved it. That was a long time ago, to be fair.
Hey, yo, I'm still here, guys. Just
all
so
right.
you fucking know. So as you all begin walking through the cave, you are seeing that it is what is the source of these lights are hundreds and hundreds of candles sporadically like half melted and stuck onto the walls and the ground, and that is leading all the way down the corridor of this cave. Also in the cave, you all notice that there are plenty of makeshift signs trying to warn you to get out and turn back, and this is a place of certain doom. Jaharis, as you go to look where you originally found your Jays, and you notice there's even candles stuck to the corpse of your fallen dwarven friend here.
Oh no!
As well as a picket sign stuck through his chest cavity.
Oh damn!
What does it say?
No Jays here.
Oh my gosh! Do I canonically still have them, or because he let me borrow them? He never made me give them back.
You never gave. I want you to not have them, but he never made you.
You
give
know,
them
Jerry
back.
thought it was he didn't do that. That was wrong. He gave them back.
I thought so. I thought that would be the real paladin thing to do.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, when? Wait.
He gave him away on the boat, right, to earn passage.
Yeah, remember you all had to each give up something.
I thought you were just completely retconning like the entire thing. Like he has never had them.
I would like to retcon that entire episode. We can't do that.
No, it's canon now, baby.
All right. So it says
Michelle, I'm gonna let you in a little secret, Zach. So that pirate episode I was just telling you about, it turns out they had us attack another pirate vessel that was filled with refugees, but we were not told they were refugees until after we had taken some out.
All of them.
It was awful. It was a very traumatic episode.
It's literally worse.
Is there?
Yeah.
God. What'd you say?
She said, "Whoops-a-daisy."
Yes, exactly. It was very upsetting. We're all trying to forget it.
That was a big SpaghettiOs moment.
You were the mastermind behind the whole thing. What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. I gave you a situation. What you all did is your all's decision.
You bloodthirsty monsters.
You sure let us down that path, though.
I just simply lay down the situation. So
Okay,
as you,
moving on.
yeah,
I'll
moving
get
on.
revenge in the Star Wars campaign.
That's okay.
There we go.
Roy
Oh,
has
no.
no regrets. As you all begin to continue down this cave, you all come across if you all remember, when you all first entered this cave, there was a sort of large hole, sort of a manhole, that led down to a corridor where you all originally came across that slime beast. However, now you see that this hole has been covered by a large solid wood structure and has been securely locked by several padlocks as well.
It's locked.
Can we unlock? Do we have lockpicks? Anybody? I mean,
I do. Pretty sure I do.
pick that lock.
Hold on, I'm just checking to make sure I actually do have them. I have thieves' tools.
Okay, I would say that would.
Also, a burglar's pack.
There has to be lockpicks.
I think there's lockpicks in one
I'm
of
sure
those.
there would be.
You're kind of awful. Now that I didn't know that about you.
What? We've never had to use them.
All right.
You guys are like guns blazing with everything.
Yeah,
All right.
Mr. Thunder Sword over here.
All right.
All right, so I want to go ahead and attempt to pick the locks.
Okay. I would say this would be a intelligence roll.
Okay. Intelligence. Okay.
And there are several locks here. I just want to clarify that as well.
Oh.
Right. Okay. So do I have to roll for each one?
I'm going to let you roll once and then just kind of paint the scene from there.
Okay. All right. Intelligence roll. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
Well,
You see right through those locks.
well, gosh, you'll Koji, you begin working at these locks at like a lightning quick pace, and you're just pounding one pounding. You are tearing through these locks and picking one after another. And now that within just a few minutes, you have picked every single one of these locks.
Bravo, sir.
Good job, sir.
My pleasure.
And now there's just like a pile of padlocks scattered to the side of this large wooden structure.
I will tell you guys, Stan is very visibly uneasy right now and just kind of hanging out towards the back of the group. He's hesitant to move forward.
Stan, are you all right?
Yeah. I'll be okay. It's just been a while since I've been here.
Jerry's just gonna lower his hand down so Stan can climb up on his shoulder if he would like.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna walk.
Oh damn. Okay. He's kind of sad about that, but it's all right. He's gonna keep moving.
Okay.
So are we gonna proceed with this?
Yeah, we moving forward.
I'm ready.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay. You all attempt to pull open this large wooden covering and notice that it seems to still be sealed tight.
Can I just investigate it, see if I can tell what's holding it down?
You're gonna have to get specific.
Oh. I'm gonna do a magica check? So
Arcana.
See if there's a arcana check to see if I can
I like Magica.
figure out some sort of spell going on.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
It's gonna be 14.
14. You do detect some kind of magical presence imbued in this wood.
Huh.
There's some sort of spell holding this thing down. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on it.
Nice, dude.
God, what? I'm gonna have to start making better puzzles. You guys are just flying through my. I'm like, this will kill 10 minutes at least. No, I have all this extra stuff and y'all are just flying through. Okay,
What I'm gonna do is take
how does this dispel magic work?
choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. So is it higher than level 3?
No, I would say it's not.
Well, then it's over. It's over. Whatever it is, it's over.
Okay. You like, I guess, fart on it, and
What? No.
no, I'm kidding. You place your hand on the wooden covering, and almost kind of like a vacuum seal, you hear the air underneath dispel and release, and you go to lift the wooden the wooden. I'm just gonna call it like a manhole, like a sewer grate kind of, but it's made of wood and it's huge. It's like 6 feet wide. You lift it up and out of the way, and
like it's paper, like it's nothing.
Obviously. Yeah, you're just because how jacked you are, and the entrance is open.
Well, I'm gonna hold it open and kind of usher the rest of the group in.
Can everyone make a perception check for me?
Sure.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 6.
What's the mod on perception again?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
my god! Are you? I swear to God, I got another nat 20.
This guy's lying.
17 for me.
I know that sounds very sus.
It's a
but
little sus.
I can't remember if you want me to.
One more and you're out, dude.
One more, yeah. Three and you got to change dice.
I'll re-roll it if you want me to.
No. I believe you. That's the whole point of dice. Is it's just chance, right? So,
Yeah.
Nick, you hear footsteps from behind you, and I guess Koji, Nadar, you hear footsteps coming from behind you from the mouth of the cave. And Koji, I guess you're able to just tell how large the creature is, what he ate for breakfast last, what his favorite food in general is, if whatever, right?
What does he like?
Fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
I do like fried chicken. It's my favorite. I hope there's fried chicken in this cave.
Whoa. Wait, is that
Jerry?
Jerry.
You all turn around and you see
Jerry.
one of the hooded figures from the your all's encounter with the Vrock. Those kind of dark purple robes that he was wearing.
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
You
got their
didn't.
names?
You didn't get names.
I was gonna say.
I thought we got a name last time when we encountered him.
What is your name, sir?
I'm not sure if I'm. Wait a minute. He pulls down his hood, and as he does, you do recognize him as one of the hobgoblins from the Tournament of Ascension there, and he has this bright orange skin, and he's very wide and has jutting upward teeth. And you recognize this is Gary.
Oh God!
I thought we. Wait, okay, I'm sorry. I thought
Gary!
we killed all of them.
No, so you killed Harry.
Yeah,
Jerry is the one who had the shield and bashed the Chimera's head in.
Yeah.
This is Gary.
Yes.
Oh.
I think Gary fled because Gendrix or Nadar had scared him off.
Yeah, I forget exactly what happened, but something happened to him.
You see, Nick, remember Jahari's absolutely murked the one Harry
You are painting
guy.
a terrible
yeah,
picture of
that's
me,
right.
and I
He did
don't
murk
like
that
it.
guy. Didn't he like Captain Price him or something? Like
He
that?
did.
Yeah,
He fucking right in the
exactly.
forehead.
Oh.
All right.
A knife through the skull.
Oh
That
my
was
gosh!
that was the most brutal.
But it was
Yeah.
righteous, though, right? Jahari's, he was a sinner.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to kill him. It just
He was a
happened.
sinner, guys. It's okay.
Hey guys! And then he sees you.
Gary, what are you doing here, man?
I'm part of the club.
What? How did you get tangled up with these people?
Well, ever since Harry died,
Okay.
I didn't know what to do with myself.
Oh,
Harry always helped me out and put me in the right direction.
Jerry's is just looking in the other direction.
We'll find his killer one day.
He's right there.
I know.
It's good that Jahari's rolled a 1. He literally doesn't know who you're talking to right now.
You don't remember that moment at all.
Gary, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Harry.
Listen, you shouldn't be with this clan, man. They're dangerous.
No, they give me free fried chicken, and all I gotta do is bring the chickens. And, say some funny words every now and then.
Funny words?
Yeah, like, the magic ones. I don't know, they kind of write it out so I know how to say the sounds, and then I get to eat afterward.
What do the words do?
Oh, I mean, sometimes they let us talk to the dead, sometimes they summon big bird creatures, you saw.
Oh.
It really depends on the day, I guess.
Why did they make you do all this?
Well, it's all of us. I'm just here to, they just kind of give me a place to live. And chickens to eat.
So sorry.
No, it's kind of great.
Did Harry not have any family that you could stay with?
You don't have to keep bringing him up, though.
No, Harry's family died when he was young.
Oh.
Oh.
I had no idea.
I think that's why he was such a good guy. He was always just trying to help everybody.
Do you have any family, Gary?
No.
It's always the good ones.
Harry was the closest thing I had to family.
Cut down in his prime.
He had so much left to live for.
Oh my goodness. Jerry's just gonna start walking down the stairs into the hole.
I don't know what kind of monster could have killed such a good goblin like that.
He's gone. He's so far away now.
Harry's wait up. Gary, you want to join us? Wait, where's the rest of your group?
They're in the cave. I got distracted and fell behind.
Can you show the way?
Yeah, I guess.
Or do you want to follow us?
Truth be told, I usually just kind of follow them in. I don't know the way.
Oh, they're there, big guy. It's alright, we'll lead the way.
Okay.
And Gary has joined the party, I guess.
Okay.
Yay!
Hooray!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da.
Yeah. So
All right.
you are able to progress down the manhole, which now has a ladder attached instead of just like a dangling rope for easy descent.
Okay.
And
The rope was there before?
there was a rope. That's how you all got down there initially. That's actually you all placed the rope. You tied it to something and you climbed your way down. That has now been replaced with an actual just a nice sturdy ladder. So there's no checks to make sure you don't die on the way down.
Very nice.
And you all continue forward. And Stan, you kind of take the lead on your descent down and make your way back to Wave Echo Cave.
Fellas?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think... Just let me go ahead a few paces. I kind of need a moment.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's safe to come around.
Okay.
So you all are near the kind of the dividing entrance between that long corridor cave and the open let's call it a room inside Wave Echo Cave that holds all that bioluminescent bioluminescent mushrooms and the large glowing lake in the center with the stalactite, which by the way has a C and not a G. Learned that while I was typing the script. Stalactite, then stalagmite. The more you know.
Right.
And to re-describe this room for those maybe who are just tuning in, not to like this moment in particular, but like just this episode. This room is a large circular room. There is first initially leads out to a sort of peak that overlooks the rest of the room, sort of like a Pride Rock type deal. And then that peak has a pathway that leads down toward the lake that resides in the middle of this room. And this lake is kind of glowing this bright and beautiful. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding of all the days to have trouble finding my words. This bright and beautiful color, and right in the center of that lake, at the very top of the ceiling, a stalactite forms downward, where water will drip every so often, and as that water hits the lake, it makes that large echoing sound. So Stan, as you enter into this room, as soon as you cross the threshold between that mouth of the entrance, suddenly that entrance crumbles, and tons of rocky debris separate you from the rest of the party.
Go, fellas!
Stan!
And I cast remove
Stan,
debris.
don't leave me alone with this murderer!
God damn it! I cast remove debris, and I just go through. That's not an actual spell, but
Yeah, I was actually kind of excited there for a second.
oh really?
Debris. That's sick.
Don't worry, Gary. We'll keep this monster away from you.
Please! I don't want him to do what he did to get Harry to
I'm
me.
not going to kill it. It was war, man.
Oh, he's getting angry!
Underground.
Stan's gonna yell from the other side. Are you guys okay?
No, Jerry's gonna kill him.
No, I'm not.
Alright, Jerry's roll initiative.
Oh my god. I'd like to punch Nadar in the face.
Nadar would like to dodge.
Oh my god.
And during the commotion here, you all notice a figure standing behind you. And as you turn to face him, you see a tall man wearing wooden sandals, a white toga, with wild eyes. In his chestnut hair, he has adorned a single white albatross feather. Hello there. Stan, you head over to the water. Here alone, once again, as you were all that time ago, you think of what brought you here in the first place. As you stare into the bottom of the lake, you see the glow of rubies, emeralds, and all the other precious gems and gold pieces that you used to weigh yourself down in these waters. Spoils of your one and only true raid as a goblin. You think of the pride you felt, followed swiftly by the guilt and the pain of their loss. You know your parents would have been proud, but they were always proud of you. No matter what endeavor you dedicated yourself to, they always supported you, even if they couldn't understand. But this haul was bigger than anything any goblin had ever brought back. There was no denying the pride you would have seen in their eyes, if only they could have seen it. But it was too late. It had been too late for a long time now. And that's what ultimately led you here, to this very spot. This lake was supposed to be where your life ended, and ironically, it's what gave you new life. The water drops from the stalactite once again as the echo rumbles through the floors and walls of the cave. In the ripple, you notice a figure which immediately jerks your attention upward. You now see, hovering above the center of the lake, an elegant woman made from the water of the lake. Her entire body glowing a bright, beautiful blue like sunlight through the ocean's surface. Her eyes only slightly brighter than the rest of her, fix on you as she speaks.
Dan,
Who are you? How do you know my name?
how could I not know the name of the one who sought refuge in my home? How could I not know the name of the creature who, despite being a key part in saving this world, wished to cast aside his fate?
I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
I'm saying that divine decree has brought you back here, though you may not believe.
My path shouldn't have even gone this far, milady. I'm not who you think I am.
who I think I am.
You are Stan, son of Harold and Edith, two wonderful mortals who have spent days here in this world, and even those after, ensuring that you found fulfillment in this life.
How do you know them? Who are you?
I have been called many names in my lifetime. A siren, the lady of the lake, nymph of the water. My real name is Amara. As for how I know your parents, I'm afraid I didn't have the opportunity to know them for long. That pleasure belonged to your former overseer. We shall get to that soon, however. For now, we do not have much time, and you will have far more questions than I will be able to answer. I am here to bestow upon you the gift that will ultimately lead you to save this world.
A gift? Listen, this can't be for me. If you want to wait a few minutes, the rest of my bulked up compatriots are on the other side of that debris. I'm sure that...
No. This gift is for you, Stan.
She reaches both hands out as a solid white branch forms.
Only you are able to unleash its true potential, as it will yours.
Stan, your eyes wash over the unassuming branch, its ashy whiteness bringing forth the memory of the last time you and the party were in Garfield's shop.
I take it that you understand what this is?
The Zephyr.
The true Zephyr, not that enchanted stick that fooled your feline friend.
Milady, Amara, I couldn't.
You can, and you must. It has chosen you as its wielder. Only you will be able to use it.
Why? Why me? I'm nobody. I failed at being a goblin. I failed at being a monk. I even failed at killing myself. I let my tribe down, my parents down. I let my friends down. And now this all-powerful weapon chooses me so that I can let the whole world down?
I'm afraid to inform you that the only one who feels your disappointment is yourself. You are afraid. I understand more than you could imagine. The responsibility you feel towards your friends, your home, and now the world. It is tremendous. But you are tremendous, Stan. Though your stature's small, your role in this realm is immeasurable.
Stan, you eye over Amara. Though her face remains stoic, you can still feel the sincerity in her eyes. Stan, you tentatively reach your open palms out to take the blade. Amara smiles slightly and places the ash-colored branch in your hands. She gives you a reassuring smile as she gently closes your fingers around the blade. You feel a slight warmth coming from the Zephyr and a powerful tingle through your entire body as if it's filled with electricity.
I thank you, Stan. The world thanks you.
Amara begins to float back to the center of the lake until you call out for her.
Amara, wait!
Yes?
I just have one last question.
Of course.
My parents, are they okay?
They are not, Dan. Currently, they reside in a great purgatory, as do all who have passed since this terrible war started. Your paladin friend is very familiar with those lands. He and your compatriots should be finishing up with Fours as we speak.
Fours? Who's Fours?
Fours is the young god who brought you to me. You may know him better by the name given to him. Gadosh.
What? The god from the cult?
The very one. It was he who first held divine care over you, after all.
What are you saying?
Fours is relatively new to the realm of the gods, born only from an eternity-long feud between Zeus and Poseidon. created to govern fortune, both good and bad. Your parents had a difficult time passing, to say the least. It seems before they allowed their spirits to rest, they were tenacious in their efforts to ensure that you were not alone in this world. Whether through their own stubbornness or fortune that even Fours himself could not control, they convinced him to swear a binding oath that you should have him as a guardian. Of course, Fours, not having a handle on his own powers, had a difficult time keeping watch over you and your wild antics. It was through his divine intervention that you stand where you are today. It was he who led you to Bohemia, where you robbed the place blind, in his efforts to allow you to feel satisfaction in life. It was he who led you to this cave, to find refuge from the village mob hunting you. When you decided to end your life in my lake, he was the one who willed the slime to pull you out. Fortunately, this was also about the time he realized he was in over his head. That's when he requested that I look after you, Stan. Hearing your story was all I needed to accept. He then used his divine will to lead your new compatriots here. Of course, you know the rest from there.
As the scene shifts back to the rest of the party here, you all have been having a conversation with Fours, the luck god, and he has been explaining to you what brought him here and what brought Stan here and how he's been connected in your all's world.
Who goes there?
No. We are like already like after this conversation.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, Jerry still says it. He's just catching up.
Still suffering from that nat 1 roll he had earlier.
Yeah, he just now got through it.
Excuse him, he's a bit of a murderer. Got the murder brain going.
He cannot escape.
Yeah, a bit involved one there. So yes, that's. Sorry to interrupt y'all's adventures. I just needed to cause a bit of a distraction.
A distraction?
To allow Stan his moment. As I've just explained.
I thought it could be a nefarious distraction. Forgive me.
Of course, understood. With all that you all been through.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
As is you, Jaharis.
I think I'd like to shake his hand.
No, thank you. You know.
All right.
Cleanliness. You know how they say cleanliness before godliness? I don't really believe in that. It's really godliness and then cleanliness, neither of which you have.
Will you shake my hand?
Slightly better, but still no go.
I do a respectful bow.
See, this man has the idea. No contact, 6 feet. Well, all that being said, your efforts on clearing the rubble there will finally work. And take care of my boy.
We will.
Of course.
You know, because I will literally give you a lifetime of bad luck if you don't.
Well, I'm going to do my best.
I'd sure hope so. Alright, farewell. And as soon as he appeared, he just blinks out of reality.
Oh.
You all...
I like to think that was Jahari's reaction. Oh.
It was.
Nice guy.
And after a few minutes of you all clearing the debris, you all are finally able to get through to the other side. And there you see Stan, holding the Zephyr in his hands.
Stan, you've got a stick.
Stan is just looking out over the lake right now.
Does the stick look any different to us?
No, it looks like a stick.
That's a pretty sick stick, dude.
He's not barely registering that you guys have entered into the room. He's still just kind of in shock with everything that happened, and he grips the blade really tightly in his hands, and then he hurls it into the middle of the lake.
Man, what did he do to you?
Man, I was really
You
hoping
alright?
for more of a
well,
reaction.
I thought he was
Well,
going to say
we
something.
don't know. It's a
No, I know.
Is everything all right, buddy?
He's just standing there, just tears running down his cheeks.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm gonna pat his head.
No, I'm giving him a hug.
What? Okay, from behind. He's facing away from us.
Yeah.
Nadar spoons, Stan.
Oh my God, it's a reassuring hug.
I'm messing with you, man.
I go and sit down next to Stan.
I'm a hugger. Okay.
I'm just gonna place my hand on his head.
Gary also does, but like, places his hand over your hand.
Just literally any excuse to get this guy on me.
Hey. Don't try anything, murderer. I see you trying to crush his skull.
Stan is he's gonna sit down just with you guys next to him. Thanks, fellas. And he's just going to put his feet into the water, just kind of sitting there, still like taking in everything that happened.
Stan, as you sit there, your feet barely submerged in the glowing blue lake, the Zephyr floats back to you, as if almost like a puppy waiting for your next command.
That's actually a very fitting, because Stan's reaction to seeing it return to him, he regretted it as soon as he threw it in there. As much as he hated it and was reluctant to take it, he did feel like that was the wrong thing to do, and so he is going to pick it back up without hesitation and hold it.
Stan, you pick it up, and you feel a bond to the Zephyr. A trust in this blade, knowing that it will stay by you and be at your side through all things. End scene.
Dang.